Have you ever wondered why Africa are hardworking people? We are very smart people. It's not we are not intelligent, we are very creative. But before an African person will be successful, or it will be like he will pick up, the person needs to start for 40 years above, yes, 40 years above. But have you ever wondered why is it like the continent is the most richest continent in the earth? The God has given us everything, but still we keep on failing. Is it about the government, or is it because of our system? Well, today I'm here to tell you some of the major things that are keeping you as an African man and an African lady. That is not make you progressing. And if you want to listen to me, let us learn so that even if we didn't start early by 30 years, we start to progress. Number one, it's about our education system. Our education system teaches us that we should go and learn. After learning, we should get a good grade. After getting a good grade, go to university and get a certificate. After getting the certificate, we want to find a job. But here is the problem: school teaches you how to get a work and go and get money, but it doesn't teaches you how to money works. Let me repeat: school teaches you how to get work and get money, but it doesn't teaches you how to money work. We learn some subject like science, math, and some core topics that if it doesn't relate to our present or our daily routine, that we are all always what learning. The only subject that I can tell you boldly that it always runs through our mind or our daily process is social studies. Yes, that's the only thing. But is it true? No, school doesn't teach that. So this mindset has stuck about us. That is why if you're an African young person and you're going to school, that you are an SHS. By the time you finish SHS, you need to also find your way and change your mindset how the school have taught you. Another second thing that I can tell you the reason why as a young African lady or man that you're trapped and if you don't take it, you will early in your 40 that you start to know that you're progressing. It's one income. We rely on so much in the one income because after getting the job, we get one salary. The salary that you talk about, we don't even have time to express to expand our income. No, we are stuck in that one paid job. That's the second problem that you face. That's the second problem. The third thing that we face as an African people, as a young African person, is lack of, it's like pressure, poor pressure to become rich or to look rich. When we get the money, all that we think about is to buy new phones, to buy luxuries, to buy luxury bags, and lifestyle that even if you put it together, 2 years you cannot even contain yourself. But making rich or becoming successful about finance, freedom, finances, it's not when you get the money, you need to look rich. No, it's about investment. But what do? We don't do it. Somebody can carry 2,000 Ghana or 200,000 Ghana city to go and buy phone, to buy bags, to buy hot wigs. Our ladies, as a we as a lady, buy wigs. As a lady, some lady in my country like that, some lady from head to toe, the dresses that the lady has picked, it can be like 10,000 dollars. I'm telling you, waist 2,000, iPhone, this, the slippers, this. But mind you, if this kind of money you are able to invest it in something that can return the money back, I think you can buy all those things later. You can buy all those things later. So this is the reason, another reason why that as a young African person, if you want to become financial freedom, you should stop to put pressure on yourself to look rich. What do we say? How will I able to escape all this? Number one, you need to expand yourself. If you have completed school, you need to expand yourself. things that your parent did it, that they are able to cater for you from primary, from nursery to university. If you haven't got to university but you have stuck in SHS, learn that skills. It could be like a trade. Money dey inside. Our parent will never tell us the truth. Is this food that your mother or your parents are into it? Learn it. Is it farming? Learn it and learn on your school that you have gotten it. You have gotten it in. Learn that trade and expand it and modernize it. You can also, maybe you don't have the strength to go to farm to weed on, but you have the knowledge that you can bargain with the, what you call, with the farmers that their crops are rotting over there in the bush. You can hire a bobo, you can hire care to go for those food. You can have connection, you can use your social media platform to get connection to people that will buy it. It's a strategy. It is a strategy. Number two, you need to stop relying on one salary. That one salary cannot do anything. So whether you can learn the skills on social media, you can what? Yes, you can learn the skills. You can find your education to improve. You can also start small business that can bring you money. Number three, you need to, with the money that you get it, you need to invest one third. Set aside. Set aside. Set aside. Number four, what I can tell you that you shouldn't be afraid to start small. Many of us want to say that, "Oh, when I get big money, that I'll start this kind of project." But you forgotten that those that we are seeing it, those that we are seeing it, they start with small because small will teach you how to be disciplined. Small money will teach you how to know how to put this kind of money here, this one, this one, this one. It will teach all these things. If you get a big money, you can lose those money at once. So start small, start small, start small, start small. This is what I can tell you. Start small. Don't be afraid to go into ventures that you want to go. Yes, don't be afraid. Don't put pressure on yourself to look good. Because one thing I can tell you that nobody cares about you. Nobody cares about, or if you want to become rich in my country like this evening, that way is good. When you become rich, nobody cares about you. So when you put pressure on yourself, it's your own doing. Yes, in Ghana like this, you will tell people envy you. They don't care. You can become rich upon rich, but one thing, let your money be genuine. That's all that is. They don't care. They don't care. So let this be a motivation that don't put pressure on yourself. Be yourself. And let the thing that you do, just pray to God that it will what benefit, because he said in all things, in all things, in all things, us give it to me and I will let it to all dedicate it to me and I will let it to prosper. So thank you. If this information was useful, please like it and share it also. I also want to break through from financial inadequate finance. So this is also what I'm also doing. So please help me to grow my little content channel. Thank you. So this is the word blueprint. Let us grow together. Bye.